What's up YouTube, Winterguard here. Today we're going to do part 2 of our series of super unique boss runs. These are bosses that technically include the end bosses, but we're going to do all the ones besides the end bosses, such as Pendle, and in today's case we're going to be doing Eldritch. Eldritch is usually one of the 3 bosses run in sort of a pattern. If you're going to do these guys, you normally would do Pendle, Eldritch, and Shank as part of a series if you're going to be magic finding these guys because of their proximity and how quickly you can get to all 3. For those that don't know, I'm going to quickly show you where Eldritch is located. This is Act 5 Hell difficulty, of course. We're going to be doing this on my Sorceress, which has exactly 500 magic find. We're going to be keeping this consistent through the 1,000 runs series so that we can kind of get a base for the drops and how they play out. So for those that don't know, again, Eldritch is located here. If you go to the Frigid Highlands waypoint, you just go directly north a couple of steps, and this is him right here. Him and his minions are normally cold immune. He will also spawn usually with a second immunity. But that's pretty much it. It's a pretty straightforward boss. Again, that's why you do him, because you could reset this. I actually hit the timer on this where I wasn't with Pendle. It looks like right now the game creation timer is at about 15 seconds, and I hit that multiple times doing these 1,000 runs. So as far as Pendle or as Eldritch drops, he is not in the same treasure class as Pendleskin. Pendleskin can drop all items except for 3. Eldritch, his highest treasure class is 84. So there is a whole set of items that he cannot drop, but he is still, due to his proximity, a good boss to farm. He can drop up to Zod runes, so you can get all the runes there, and as well as other useful items. But again, like the if you're hunting specifically for griffins or Immortal King's armor, he's not going to be the boss to be able to drop those things. So what we're going to do now is get into the highlights of the drops I did for him. This is 1,000 runs, and we'll do a quick compilation and then just go over the numbers. If you enjoy this type of video, give me a like and subscribe. Join me on Discord if you have any questions. Link is in the description, as well as my stream schedule. Let's get into it. Okay, as you can see, the drops were not really that great. He does have a chance to drop again from the level 84 treasure class, which does have some really good items in it, as well as those below. But the reasoning for running Eldritch, of course, is, again, you can do him in conjunction with Pendle and Shank, so you could hit those 3 bosses relatively quickly, so that in turn gives you a high number of runs in a relatively short time. So that's why people run him. You might also have noticed that the first item, the Steel Carapace, which is actually from the treasure class 84 that I showed in the beginning of the compilation, did not drop off Eldritch. So what happens in Frigid Highlands, it is a monster level 81 area. But however, all the bosses, including Eldritch, are level 84. And how this works is any boss pack is 3 levels higher than the monster level that it's in. So in this case, with Frigid Highlands being a monster level 81 area, the boss packs are all monster level 84, so they could drop from TC 84 treasure class. So that entire area actually has, as far as the boss packs, drops the same as Eldritch. So in this case, and you'll see this oftentimes when you're farming Eldritch, is that there is usually a large number of monsters just congregated in that area, so you can sometimes hit 2, sometimes 3 packs at one time when you farm Eldritch. Not always going to be the case. Sometimes he's sitting there by himself with his pack, but most times you will see at least another champ pack or another boss pack usually residing right there within spell range, as you saw with that particular drop. So keep that in mind when farming Eldritch. There is some side bonus to some quick, easy packs that might be in the vicinity as well. But we're going to go ahead and look at the numbers now. As far as these, and I did not count that Steel Carapace as part of his pack. I tried to make a note of only counting the items that drop from Eldritch or his pack, which is also going to drop the same as him. They're going to be what you'll run into with bosses in their packs is that the packs themselves also drop from the same treasure class as the boss itself. So if the boss is monster level 84, the pack will be as well. So what we're looking at 54 set drops from Eldritch and his pack, and 38 uniques from the same pack. So that's a total of 92, a little higher, a little lower than Pendle. Pendle was, I believe, 106. So this put us at a 9.2% drop rate per run for a set or a unique drop. That does not affect the actual base item level. That just determines, so it could be, from the bottom tier items all the way up to treasure class 84. So that's the numbers for this one. We're going to be moving on to the next boss. It will be Shank, so that we'll finish that trifecta of bosses. If you enjoyed the video, give me a like and subscribe. If you have any questions about how this is run, you can easily hit me up on Discord or just leave a comment, and I'll try to respond as quick as I can. But let's go ahead and leave it there. You guys have a great day. Keep on farming.